Hello everyone, it's an exciting moment to be here once again in this edition of the evening political rumbles. Here in News Inquest TV, I remain the anchor, Chigozie Ndibu. Yes, in this highlight, we shall be straying and of course objectively analyzing uh, especially the uh, APC Congress, of course, to produce the APC flag bearer, presidential flag bearer in the slated 2023 presidential race. Of course, in a bid to select the supposed Buhari successor. And in this discussion, we are going to look into fundamental issues, especially as it has to do with the Jagaban and his intention, of course, to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari comes 2023 as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And of course, anticipated hurdles, which of course he has to overcome uh, to occupy the most enviable and the most celebrated public office, the office of the presidency. Could it be that finally the Jagaban eventually got trapped in Buhari's net? Would that be a show of prowess, a show of power, or could it be a show of power tussle within these two heavyweights? Of course, the latter claiming to have installed the incumbent president in the person of Muhammadu Buhari, according to the Jagaban's claim that without his inputs and Maradonistic and Jagabanistic approach, Buhari wouldn't have the opportunity to become the president of the Nigerian state, having lost for 4 consecutive times, and had given hope of becoming the president of Nigeria, but was encouraged, of course, and his hope came alive when the Jagaban and the person of Ahmed Bola Tinubu has to re-strategize, and which leads to the merging of the ACN, the NMPP, and the new PDP, of course, movements which ousted the then Goodluck Jonathan in 2015 presidential race. Now, probably there could have been some kangaroo arrangement within the said party or the ruling party who should succeed, of course, Buhari after his tenure of 8 years. Now, the fundamental issue is, as considering of course, the circumstances, of course, that have altered the permutation, the political permutation, and it's likely, or it seems that the Jagaban feel betrayed or disappointed by the alignment of the power breakers, of course, especially as it has to do with the incumbent president, trying to wield his power or to produce, of course, his own anointed candidate, contrary to the former probably arrangement. And it is very interesting and exciting this moment. We shall be looking at if the Jagaban claims to have personally installed the current president. What could have been the input of the new PDP, which comprises the Tambowal, the Saraki, and the Amechi uh, of the whole world? Of course, not forgetting the input of the former president of Nigeria in the person of Olusegun Obasanjo, who played a vital role ensuring that PDP is being ousted out of office and being replaced by Muhammadu Buhari. Now, could that claim from, of course, the Jagaban be justified? And it's from information reaching us is that there is an underground arrangement to suspend or to sanction the Jagaban uh, from the APC. Could this be a rumor, or could this be another way of sidelining the Jagaban from participating from the most enviable position, which of course has taken much of him in recent time, and he have shown, of course, unparalleled, of course, and desperation to succeed the man in the helm of affair by all means, claiming that, of course, the power belongs to him. It is the Yoruba turn, and it is narrowed down to his turn to preside in the helm of affairs of this country, or probably to, of course, to control the radar of government in the next political dispensation. But the recent developments presupposes that there could be some an arrangement to, of course, dislodge the most one of the most powerful key player in this respect. What could have led to the PDP threatening to sanction Ahmed Bola Tinubu in this very critical and very sensitive time or moment? Could that hamper his opportunity of living out his dreams and aspirations? And the most desperation in the history of Nigerian politics. As of course he's trying to step into the shoe of his former boss in the person of MKO Abiola, who of course won the popularity and the majority of the votes of Nigerians. Could he also enjoy such a patronage in this time? Well, only time will reveal what, of course, the future could hold for the Jagaban and the other candidates or presidential hopeful from the APC. But what we must not fail to put our eyes on the ball is that where is the ball rolling? Is it rolling to the goalpost, or will it get to the corner? That is very fundamental. Could it mean that finally Jagaban have been trapped in Buhari's nets? Is there any political undertone to such statements? Could the move of APC be justified at this moment? These are one and the most important question to ask at this time. Please, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, I would want to appreciate you for doing so. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share and like the video. And if you have been my of course standby fans, I would want to appreciate you for encouraging us to bring, of course, these most analytical and deeper seated discussions bordering on a political, socio-political happenings within the sub-Saharan African, and especially down here in Nigeria. It is a very exciting moment, of course, intrigued, and the unexpected is happening. Now it is just about few hours down to the primaries of presidential primaries of the APC. What could be your own, of course, permutations in this very critical exercise? Could the Jagaban have his day, or could he be preferred over by the, of course, the power broker or the person of the president, wanting, of course, to produce a consensus candidate in his own favor, contrary to the opinions of other presidential hopeful? Or could they be allowed to slot out or to try their popularity by way of course, going to the field to contest? Well, time will tell, but how prepared is APC to entrench democratic norms, of course, and internal democracy within the third party? Would this be an end to the, of course, ruling party, or could this be a new beginning? Well, of course, Nigerians are indifferent, and they have their reservations about the current political ruling class. But whatever happens, of course, we keep our eyes crossed, and hoping that whatever happens, we will keep in touch with you, and we'll have opportunity to convert here again to discuss and analyze and decipher what could be the future, or what the future could hold for the Jagaban and the rest. And PDP, I believe, will be doing their permutations and consolidations, if I may not, if I'm not mistaken, because they are preparing for battle. But all this could be discussed if Nigeria should continue as a country. Could this mark an end of an entity called Nigeria? The South insisting that they must produce the successor of Buhari, and not Buhari handing over to a northern successor, which has not happened in the history of Nigerian democracy. Could this be a new trend? Well, time will tell how this will be, of course, embraced, and what will play out in the course of time. But don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We will keep you abreast with the of course, the recent happenings, and remain blessed while we meet next time.